on God's green planet, universe, anything you want to call it. You live by the breath, you die by the breath. At the end of the day, that's kind of what it is. And you might as well want to be breathing the finest that you possibly can. It literally expresses your whole entire body and emotional structure. Guarantee it that you can look at somebody and immediately know if they're very composed by the way they breathe. So remember this little rule in it's Qigong. So by the way I'm going to teach you guys is structured through different various practices. Russian health system, Qigong, Chinese health system. That's just been my practice of life, and some pranayama stuff as well. But truth be told, they're actually all the same thing, different languages. That's it. I need a subject. Who wants to be a subject? All right, Mark, stand tall and proud. Come on. So Mark kind of is gonna get a rewind of everything. Like he's gonna know where I'm kind of going with this. Number one, it's very easy. This, if you can take it with you, take it with you. It's the most important thing. Is how does somebody breathe? You just look at the structure. Breathe. Not like how America taught you. Breathe. Not like how America taught you. Okay. Do you see any sudden movements in him whatsoever? Yeah, your name. Okay, where do you see his movements?
Chest.
Where do you see his movement? The stomach. Where do you see it? A little bit like, now I probe around. Now go ahead. So, not so much of the chest, but he's like right there, like right under the chest. So there's a few types of ways that you're a breather, right? There's the diaphragm is what we want. Okay. Here's a little bloater from some chai, okay. All right. There's diaphragmatic. There's intercostal, which is a little bit more up here on the upper part of the rib cage, which is mainly what he is, and it's kind of closer to the diaphragm. Not the diaphragm, excuse me, the upper lobes. And it's better if we can kind of get him here. So he's kind of like in that halfway mark. So, real quick, you come over here, come to me. The other thing also is if you get really close to Mark, you can hear him breathe. And we're going to talk about why in Qigong, there's 3 things that you should look for in breath work. So I want you to probe around me, and you just tell me where you feel the breath, and I want you to see where I breathe. Right. Anybody see where I'm breathing? Something like
A lot lower.
a whole lot lower. You see that bunny right there? That bunny got all the answers. Look at the bunnies. Look at dogs. Look at cats. Look at newborn babies. They're all diaphragmatic breathing, right? So I'm pretty sure we kind of already know this, but why is this important? First thing is, if we're breathing diaphragmatically, this is the sign of a composed person. The second thing is, if they're breathing through their nose and not in with their mouth. So nose for breathing, mouth for eating. So the one thing you want to take away from this is you should always breathe through your nose. You can breathe out the nose, out the mouth. Don't breathe in with the mouth. You know, and preferably, if you can use your nose, use your nose. The mouth doesn't have a filtration system like that. The nose does. You know what I mean? Which I shouldn't have done that, but hey, whatever. You're allowing all types of bacteria to come in through your body. That's just one perspective, so this hygiene, right? The other thing is breathing with your nose and breathing diaphragmatically. If you are ever up here in your upper lobes, this is what we call our fight or flight system, yeah? So this is like, everybody know parasympathetic, sympathetic? Parasympathetic, rest and digest, sympathetic, fight or flight. Okay, so every time your upper lobes, your fight or flight, you're sympathetic, you're telling your body, I'm in a panic situation. It's a serious thing. This system is only really used as like, yo, there's like a bear running after me. Like, I'm huffing and puffing. But we got the sexy Nike commercials with the sweat and the green Gatorade, and they got the person on the bench who's always like contemplating life, and they're like huffing and puffing like they're working hard. Equinox pictures and stuff like that. I used to work at Anima, so I know this shit already. Luxury boutique gyms, they'll show all these cool things, all these flashy things. But it ain't really the way. It's actually a taught thing. Where it's like if I'm breathing up here, it just like looks cool. It looks like I work the sweat.